5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yeah. I want to welcome everybody to Just Running It.
Scoop.
I am that guy, aka, most people call me Ken, man.
Man, I am Ayo, your favorite OGBYN. I think that's right. No?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's
right.
That's all
That's
the
right.
letters.
Yeah.
Man, how you feeling, bro?
Man, I'm good, man. I'm good, man. It's been a real somber day. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Real sad day. So,
Definitely.
we definitely want to give a rest in peace to somebody that was very, very influential.
Definitely.
In my life. None other than the legend DMX himself.
Yeah, DMX. One time for DMX, man. Where my dogs at? You know what I mean?
There you go. We didn't even need the sample.
Man, definitely legendary, man. He's given so much to our livelihoods, especially us growing up in that era. And man, one time for the legend, man.
One time.
Man.
So wait, but 1 second, let me do this.
Okay.
Yeah. I wanna just welcome everybody to Just Running It for Real. This is a place where we just have normal conversations from a management artist dynamic. We'll cover politics, life, business, and whatever else.
Look, he ain't gonna say it, man. Whatever the hell is in between. Like it's going to be a range of everything. Everything is everything here. We're just running it.
That's it.
That's it, man. But look, I do have a question for you.
Okay, let's go.
On being that you manage me as being a comedian, but
right.
being that you deal with so many artists from a music standpoint.
Right.
At what point do we put an age limit on rappers?
Oh man.
Or people who just should just give it up at this point?
That's a tough one. No.
I could never tell somebody not to follow their dream. That's not what I'm saying.
Right.
But at what point do we just be honest with people? Hey, this isn't working for you.
Well, you know what? I think people kind of confuse it because they don't necessarily. They'll tie it to age, but a lot of times they're not really tying it to age. They're tying it to the inability to create something worthy, or the inability to create something that's going to connect with somebody else.
Right, because talent is talent.
Talent is talent. So right. I think some people that may be a certain age, you'll never know it because their music don't sound like it, or their wave doesn't look like it. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
But to answer your question, there's really no age limit, man. Like I kid around with you and talk about people that may have been trying it for a long time and kind of still in the same places they were 20 years prior or 15 years prior. And so I don't think I was really equating it to age, more so just the
inability to progress. Yeah.
And that's the thing.
Yeah.
That's the thing. And I like I said, it's not really an age thing at all.
Yeah, because talent is ageless. Because if that's the case, these other performers like Earth, Wind, and Fire and the Isley Brothers, they wouldn't have been able to do what they did. Like
for as long as they've done it.
Right.
I mean, because you could look at it even with artists that are actually doing it and that's been doing it for 20 plus years. They had to continue to change. They had to continue to evolve or connect with how music and I don't want to always just use music, but even in businesses that continue to thrive, they thrive with the changes. So they're making changes as the world change or as the
you can't be setting your ways.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Based on how you started or you have to be able to evolve.
Right. And if you can't, and that's the word that's honestly the word that I was looking for. And if you can't evolve, then I really don't see. I see you're really wasting. You're really wasting your time.
And I think that's something that you taught me. Like, you had to get on my ass plenty of times about, hey, get on this social media platform. Hey, do this social media platform. Hey, try doing videos. Now, even though I I seem to be late to the party to some of these things.
Right.
It's always been proven that you have to evolve. Like you have to go with
that. I was right.
Yeah, and I was trying to avoid. All right, if you want to hear it, bro, you were right.
Okay.
I'm gonna give you your flowers while you're here.
Okay.
You were right, and my delayed reaction makes me feel like, damn, I should have listened maybe a month earlier or a week earlier or whatever the case may be. But I'm glad that I'm in a space now to know.
There he goes, people.
Yeah.
You know, he's gonna always go back and revert to how he's changed.
No.
So pay attention to this. From episode to episode.
Bro, because change is so beautiful when you can look back on it and be like, damn, I really was messing up. Or damn, I really lack maturity, or I lack this or that. But to obtain it now, it's just like, damn, I wish I would have listened or would have did something without. I don't feel no sense of regret. I'm just like, damn, I could have been progressing way further.
You know, what it is, man, is I think when the sheet is pulled off, when things are revealed to you,
the blinders,
it's so exciting to see it, and so you always want to kind of reference that, versus because what you dealt with or what you've done in the past was really bullshit in a sense. So you don't want to focus on that at all.
Nah.
But I think, but I always go back to the times when I was not in the space that I'm in right now, for real, because I enjoy seeing the differences. I enjoy seeing the growth.
That contrast between
the two. Yeah. Between the two. Yeah. So why did they even say that? About when you said when you started to revert back to like how you've changed.
Yeah.
And I brought that up.
Like,
why did I bust in? I probably shouldn't have bust in.
Nah, you bust in because I'm always gonna do it. And you know that's what I always do because I just can't help it, bro. But in any word, like in any sense though, I do have this. Because, we as males, we get called the aggressors as it pertains to sex and things of this sort, right? I'm just going to go ahead and jump straight into it. But we do have aggressive females that demand sex from us. And they feel like there's certain things that they give us that we should be obligated to give them sex for. Like, I don't feel, okay, do you feel that a man should have sex with a woman because she bought him food, paid for a haircut, or bought his PlayStation? Is that man obligated to have sex with that woman?
No. The guy I am today will say no. I mean, honestly,
right.
I mean, if we gonna bounce back and forth, the guy I am today will say no. The guy was at 24, 25. I'll do it because I want to do it. It had nothing to do with the PlayStation and the cooking and all that. It's just because I want to do it, and I think that's where women kind of got it mixed up. They were thinking that it was what they were doing that was causing us to be okay with that, the sex. I can see now that this is going to go up on YouTube as not for kids, right? But yeah, I think they come up with it in their heads like, yo, I'm doing this, I'm doing that, I'm doing all these great things, and so that's why this side is so good. But in essence, it would have been that way if they didn't cook,
bro.
If they didn't buy a PlayStation.
No, I'm talking about like.
But I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, because like, am I like just because you bought me the new 2K?
Right.
No, I'm not taking off my joggers for you. I'm not. I won't be your little slut tonight. Like I could have bought my own PlayStation. You know what I mean? I don't need you. Now I'm grateful. I'm grateful, but like So the flip side of that, and is a woman obligated? Not so much obligated, but should a woman feel more enthused to have sex with a man that takes them on the trip?
Yes. Yes. Without saying.
Yeah, without saying.
Right.
Like, yeah, without saying. I'm not. Yeah, like, hey, I'm taking, I'm taking you to see this beautiful scenery and things of that sort. Like,
I think because it's a you know how people say like unwritten truths. It's like you don't have to say it.
Mm-hmm.
If there's an invite there, and you agree to that invite, then I'm not saying you're obligated to do such a thing, but there will be some form of pressure. Women, let me tell you this. If a guy comes to you and asks to flew you out, right? And I said flued out, right?
You got flued out.
Flued out. But if a guy asks to fly you out or take you somewhere, if you know at that point in time that you're not gonna go to that space with that guy, then don't go.
Decline, please.
Then decline. Because if it hasn't gotten to that time yet, then the trip, it's not time for the trip yet.
Correct.
You know what I'm saying? So, like, the thing that I hate so much is when I see certain things online and then it's like, I got flued out before, but, you know, he was a really nice guy. But no, I just wasn't there. We had a time of our life, but it just wasn't the time to do that yet.
Child, stop playing.
Child, please.
Like, come on, beloved. You weren't even taking yourself to these places. And I ain't saying that you can't afford to. Yeah. It's just you weren't doing it,
mm-hmm.
and you did it on somebody else's ticket. So stop with the BS. Obviously there has to be, in order for you to, unless you just built like that, but you must have some type of attraction or something that allowed you in a space to where you're like, okay, yeah, I'll come, because you don't.
But even if that is the case, so I don't want to give them. I don't want to give women a hard route.
No, that's not what we do.
That's not what I want to do, because there will be times when we're focusing on men and thrashing men for the things that we do.
Right.
So I don't want people to think that this is just an opportunity for us to focus on
just
the
trying to get some clarity.
Just really, and I think we'll have to bring a woman in at some point to kind of get her point of view as well. But I honestly believe that a woman could really be interested,
mm-hmm.
but there are triggers.
Yes,
and there are triggers a trigger can happen from something someone says, and the whole flying out thing could be a trigger, because they could have been in a weird situation before. They could have gone before. They could have done that before, and when they got there, they did whatever. They trusted the guy and they did whatever, and then when they got back, they didn't hear anything else from the guy.
Yeah.
So that could be the case, and so that's why I say if that's a space that you're not trying to enter, then don't go. Decline. I don't care how great the trip sounds. I don't care. It could be a place that you've wanted to go to for years, but you have to decline if you're not ready to go there, because
Facts.
That's a lot of money, bro. Especially with my type of trips.
Yeah.
You know?
Say, because I just think it's vice versa. Like if I had a woman wants to fly me out to a beautiful location, yeah, I got the goods. She can have some, but I don't want to feel like
you went for that reason. So you don't want to feel the money on leaving the money on the dresser.
Yeah,
you don't want to have that.
Like I'm your slut, but don't make it so apparent.
Okay.
Like I'm all for being whatever, but just don't flash it in my face. Don't make me feel like, yeah.
Well, I don't care. In all honesty, with me, I'm really good at playing my position.
Mm-hmm.
And if there's a space that you are in right now, like if she's like, look, I'm not looking for anything more than this. This is what it is. I'll buy you breakfast in the morning, whatever the case is. Then I know that that's what it is. So I'm making that conscious decision to walk into it.
Mm-hmm.
So if I'll be happy.
Me too.
Look, if it's a 20 on the dresser when it's time to go, I'm happy because I'm like, damn, she thought enough to buy me some breakfast. It's a difference between if you do it to a woman, it may feel a little like, but for me, hey, it's cool. You thought enough about. I did it that good last night.
Yeah,
that's how.
See, now that's different. I'm just saying the blatant. Hello, my little melanated whore. 50 Shades of Black. Yeah, I'm all for being your little boy toy or whatever. Just don't make me feel like I'm obligated. Cause I could pick up my Nike shorts and leave here now, ma'am.
Do you think that the generations, like the changing of the passing of the torch,
mm-hmm.
even from a music space where the content changed, do you think that has an effect on how people actually live their lives now?
Yeah, because affection. Like I think me and you had this conversation before. It's because women have become more aggressive based on the type of music they're intaking. Men have definitely. You know what I mean? Like things have. There's not this 90s R&B. Hey, I want to be in love and want to kiss you on your neck, and it's just, hey, you gonna do this, bop bop bop, whatever. It's
that changed. That has changed the aggression when it comes to, I guess, how two people can experience that moment together.
Yeah, definitely, bro.
I totally agree. I totally agree. I think I just told you this. Like man, like, you know, take it slow sometimes. Like, yo, like, don't make me.
What's something weird that you don't like, and like I'm gonna tell you what I hate. To be bit. Like,
where's this going?
Like, I'm just saying like something that irritates. Like you having foreplay, right? You're having foreplay, and she just does some weird shit. Just like,
okay.
Like, what's that pet peeve? What? Okay, I guess that's what I'm asking. What's your pet peeve during this affectionate intercourse time?
If you know me, like, you know, it's the weirdest shit. Like, it's not like, oh, she did this. It's like, oh, I hate the way she moan. It'll be something like that. Like, it'll be like, oh man, that's terrible. It's little things like that.
You want me to tell you something?
What?
Sucking on the nipple and realizing there's a string of hair. Like, oh my God, she's
like, you floss and like you put
like this long string of hair right here. I'm just gonna I want to pluck it, but I don't want to. I'm gonna. I don't know. Does she know that this? You can't tell me you've been bathing these breasts and didn't see this long string of hair that looks like floss.
So that's a turn off.
It's definitely, yeah. It's definitely like, all right, I'm gonna move to the other one. Yeah.
Oh man, I keep hitting the mic, man.
Man, bro.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, bro.
I can see that. I can see that,
bro. And I don't like. I'm all for kinky stuff. Just don't like. I like biting on my lip hard,
bro. Oh man.
I just want.
Hey, I'm not gonna even say this because people, I have to get used to, and I'm looking at the camera on this, right? I have to get used to putting myself out there and not caring, because there's a lot of things that I want to say that I know some people are going to be watching.
Just run it.
But the crazy thing about it is, like, they're going to know because it's going to be specific to them, okay, right? But I did have a situation where it was a big turn off because Never mind. We're gonna let
do it.
It was a big turn off, man. I think, like, especially when it comes to like just the normal like middle school, high school foreplay stuff. Not this generation foreplay in high school, because that's a whole other ball game.
Right.
My generation of high school, where a guy was excited to get a kiss from a girl.
Right.
Like that was the thing. You know what I'm saying? Like if you got a kiss, like your whole body like you just
you went back.
And it was a time I got kissed or whatever, and she like kissed me, but I guess she might have saw it on a movie or something or whatever, where she felt like she needed to suck my bottom lip. Bro, like it was dog. You know that little vein.
The thing that keep your lip together.
Yeah, bro, like she was pulling it, and I'm trying to like I don't want to let her know. You hurt? Yeah, I don't want to let her know that it's hurting because I don't want her to feel bad. But yo, I felt like she was literally gonna pull my lip off. Like my lip was sore the next day. That's how bad it was.
No.
So funny. That right there, like that type of thing is really a huge turn off for me. And I know it takes time for people to get in tune with somebody else.
Yeah, she definitely saw that. She saw that on the movie.
Maybe her last partner enjoyed the hell out of it because he liked pain. But that don't work for me.
So are you against where you're at right now in your life?
Right.
Are you with the pain?
I don't want no pain.
Yo,
I don't care. I don't want no pain. I don't want no none of that. No whips, none of that. I don't want no pain. This is supposed to be an enjoyable experience. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know who equated pain. Obviously,
I would say
for men, I'm saying,
yeah,
because women gonna feel a little pain or whatever the case may be, and so they've learned to enjoy it because that's a given.
Yeah,
but with me. Oh no, I don't want no pain. None. And I went to Condom Sense one day. I walked in Condom Sense. Condom Sense is like a sex store.
Okay.
Right. Not a sex store, but a gadget to get sex toy.
A novelty shop.
Yeah, I don't want nobody thinking I'm going to a whorehouse or whatever. But like a novelty shop. And the things I saw in there, dog, some things are cool,
okay.
Right? Like the little leather handcuffs or like, handcuffs.
So you with the handcuffs?
I'll do the hand. I won't do the handcuffs. I would provide the handcuffs. You know,
the handcuffs for her.
The handcuffs is for her. Why? Because I feel like
you want to be in control.
Yeah, I want to be in control.
Yeah.
And you know. It gives a woman an opportunity to feel like she don't have to do much.
Right.
When in essence, they don't do nothing anyway. But we're not going to we're not going to get to that.
We're going to leave that alone. We're going to leave that alone.
You know. And I'm trying to keep this as PG-13 as possible.
I get where you're going with that. But, man, we talking.
We talking. But I lost my train of thought.
Man, this dude always loses his train of thought.
But
watch every episode, he's gonna forget something. Watch every episode, he's gonna forget something. But so you being in control is cool. But as far as the toys, like, okay, so everything that's gonna be got is really for, like, I'm using this on her. Like me, I'm with all that.
Oh,
I'm with all that.
Let's go back about 25 years. Also,
okay.
I've been knowing this guy for a very, very long time, right? And so he's always been. I got to tell you guys a story. I got to tell you, I don't even know what year it was, man. It might have been this was in our space of management artist relationship, and you had a show in Houston. And this before the time that we could get separate rooms, right?
Yeah.
So we had to, you know, be in the same room. And I had this laptop. I had this laptop. And I'm pick it up. I'm gonna pick the story up because I can take a long time. I had this laptop, and it was old. So if you keep it up, if you keep it on and it goes into resting mode, then it's gonna mess up. Like it's gonna lock. It's gonna do all kind of crazy stuff, but it's gonna mess up. So I'll know if it was left on that night. I used to always have to shut it down. But this particular night, I brought it and I, you know, did my work on it and I shut it down. Well, I wake up the next morning. And it's frozen as if it had been on all night. So I'm going to leave it there.
Hey.
You
just know I enjoyed myself. He left out of the room to go network. I'm at the room. Hey, it's just me and my lonely. And let's just say if you know the blue screen.
But it ties into the fact that I know that you don't really care. It's all, you know what I'm saying? Anything is open for you.
Yeah.
In that moment. But for me, pain, nah. Like I'll try some things. I'll do some things. Because ultimately you want to satisfy your partner. So.
Right.
But like some stuff is just like a no-no.
Yeah.
And it's pain for me. Any idea you get in your head of what pain could possibly be.
No Players Club. All right.
That side ain't open. You know what I'm saying? Like it's stuff like that. Like, nah, I can't do it. It's like an emasculating thing for me. And it may not be like that for a lot of people, but it is for me.
Yeah, he's not in the dominatrix people.
Oh, no. Not at all. Not at all.
Hey, I will wear the mask.
Oh,
the mask with the...
we should put up a picture of you in that mask with the apple in your mouth.
I'm with all it. Just don't. Yeah, what he said. Don't use the back entrance.
The back entrance.
Yeah, that's the only thing I have off guard. Like that's off limits.
That's it.
That's it.
Everything else is fair game.
Fair game. I'm down for it. I'm down for it. I try it, and then if I don't like it, then.
So would you try? How do you feel about this? And this is turned into something that we really didn't think it was going to turn into. But this is how our conversations go. Would you allow, since you're so open, would you allow? How do you feel about another man coming into your bed?
My bed?
Yeah. Like if your woman said, I want to have a threesome, but I want to have it with another man and not another woman. How would you feel about that? Well, let me ask you this first.
Okay.
Would you be into a threesome with another woman? So 2 women.
Yeah.
Okay, so now I can ask that.
Yeah.
How would you feel if it was the man, another man?
We have to do it on some swinger type shit. So
it'd have to be another woman also. So but that's not what I'm asking.
Okay, I mean like on some swinger type. I mean if this is what she wanted to experience,
you would have to do it as a swinger's lifestyle to where you can have that person's partner.
No, I mean like in a sense. I mean the mindset, like not so much like I have to feel like more of that environment type.
Okay,
that's what I mean. Okay, well, like just so I can be more at ease with the idea of it. Is what I'm saying. I'll be down for if this is, because if she would be willing to give me that, then I'll be
hey, stop. Fuck that.
Dog, you
Wait,
can't.
No.
You can't. I'm saying from my perspective. I mean, I'm saying how I would feel more at ease about ideally doing it. I'm not saying
we're not talking about no hypotheticals, bro. You trying to ease on out of this?
Man.
Would you or would you not, and why? Like. If you would, it would have to be from a swinger's perspective,
right?
A swinger's atmosphere,
yeah.
But you just in there, like you just watching somebody else just.
But I couldn't like right
because
now.
That's the if that was to happen, that's the only way I can do it. Because I don't want to be that close to another guy, naked guy.
Exactly.
That's just me.
Yeah.
But I'm not doing that.
No, but I can't imagine just being okay. Like, especially not when you've already been in a relationship with somebody.
But that's what I'm talking about. I said you're a woman. I didn't say with me, the only way that I could do something like that. And please, guys, if we got some swingers that just randomly fell onto this episode, please give me your comments on this and educate me. But the only way that I can do something like that is if it was a swingers environment, but I had the same thing that I was giving him, he was giving to me. So if I'm giving him access to mine, he has to give me access to his. Yeah. That's the only way I'll do it.
Yeah, because now it's an exchange.
It's an exchange.
But I could, like, that's what I'm saying. Like, for my, like, you can't be my, I can't. That's tough, dog, because I've thought about, like, how would that feel if I was asked that question and I just wouldn't know how to answer it, just like I am now. Like, it would, ideally, it would have to be, like I said, in that swingers environment, but to just be like, oh yeah, go and get, I gotta pick the guy for you. Nah, hell no. You ain't about to be.
Well, nah, I would prefer, if that was to happen, I would prefer, well, the only way it can happen for me in that space is that it has to be another couple. And so that'll be something that we could interview and do together. Yes. Because it's two different people. I mean, because it's, it's two separate people. So I want to be in charge. I don't want you to find a guy that's rather handsome that don't have the quite, attractive wife. And so I'm not even enjoying it.
Right.
But you having the time of your life.
But what if the ugly wife has some great fellatio?
But that doesn't, no.
Because the ugly ones, bro, the ugly ones.
That don't matter. I've been around. Wait, let's stop. Let's stop. Wait.
Bro, she can look like a hyena.
Wait, that's for you.
No, not for me. I'm just, I'm saying ideally.
Everything that you talking about is hypothetical.
Very hypothetical.
We can't do this podcast if everything that you talk about is hypothetical, right?
Okay.
Speak from a space of what you would do.
No, that I agree. Then, nah, she got to be prostitute.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Like I don't
want to have to take the honey pack just to.
Not even that though. It's like maybe when I was 22, 23, but it's a different ball game.
Yeah. Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Like certain things don't excite me like they once did. And so in that case, like it has to be something that I gotta feel like, hey, I'm getting equal value in this.
Yeah.
You could pick them. You can do whatever you want to do. And I would just hope that my woman would know my type.
Yeah.
And wouldn't be selfish, because I would be mad at the fact that she was being fucking selfish more so than.
We're going to call this off.
You know what I'm saying? Because to me, it's going to feel like she's being selfish. You
weren't looking out for me either. Like, you were just looking out for you.
Yeah. And that's, if I was to step in that space, because I've done it before, not with a couple, but I've done a threesome before.
Right.
Lord, I hope my mama don't watch this. I've done a threesome before, right?
Alien.
And man, you gonna throw my mama's name out there?
All right, my mama named Elma. Okay.
There's a lot of Elmas.
It's a lot of Liz out there too.
But you can equate it. We're originally from a pretty small town, bro. Like it's not like, now the people, in Denver and Montana and all that's gonna watch this, they not gonna know no difference. But anyway, I've had that experience, and I feel like one thing that I regret about it was that it wasn't like a mutual thing as far as like choosing a person. And
you weren't involved.
I had to choose.
You had to. Okay.
But I was choosing the person off of
your own.
I didn't really care, to be honest with you. I just wanted to find somebody that was cool with doing it.
Right.
But it didn't transfer well.
Yeah, I get that part.
You know what I'm saying?
And so when I had mine, it wasn't a relationship thing. It was like, this is, y'all with it, boom.
Right.
And then it was just me jumping in.
But that's an artist. That's an artist lifestyle. At one time.
Yes, at one time. But it was a great one.
I'm sure it was.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say
and it
mine.
allows you to be a lot more free of mind compared to does this me bringing this person into our relationship, does it taint it in any way based on the feelings that may occur, or is this person continuing to operate behind my back with this person? And because you never know, because is there true transparency of how we're operating with this thing?
But that goes back to the maturity level of y'all relationship. And I'm not talking about individually, but the maturity level of y'all relationship.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, you wouldn't, the only reason why you would go and backdoor and do all that other kind of stuff is because you're not happy where you are.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Like, if
I want to be happy, and then hey, look,
right?
I want, hey, go get her. You know what I mean?
Right, like that.
And or she hey, look, babe, look, there go one.
But would you know what it is? It's best friend vibe.
Yeah,
that's all it is.
Yeah.
It's like, that's why most people say they want to marry their best friend.
And I was against that, like the idea that, because I was just like, there's no way that my woman can be my best friend. But like, I really used to think.
You really think that?
I really used to think that,
okay.
Because I was just like, there's no way, because there's so much that you ideally would hold from your partner that you feel like you can't express.
Right.
But why would you be in a relationship with somebody that you truly can't just be transparent with?
Right.
But it took me getting out of a certain space and having the confidence with myself. And then hopefully that person respects that transparency or whatever. And if they're vibing on that same frequency, boom, now we both can build this camaraderie.
But you know what I think it is, though? I think most people get into relationships because of vanity issues or some vain things. It's like, when you meet a person for the first time, you see the physical.
Right.
You still don't know the person. And you try to learn the person as you go, and then you decide to get in a relationship.
Mm-hmm.
So the person never really was your friend. Y'all was just trying to figure out if y'all liked each other enough to become exclusive. It's a difference between having somebody that you develop a true friendship with. Even if y'all dibble and dabble from time to time, the friendship is so strong that you know it's deeper than anything vain.
Correct.
That's the person that could potentially be your best friend, because that person knows everything about you already from a platonic space.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Even if y'all dibbled and dabbled, when you woke up the next morning, you figured out a way to kick it back into where
friendship mode. Yeah.
Friendship mode. That person kind of really truly knows who you are.
Yeah, because you've shared a lot of things.
You shared
passively
things that you wouldn't share
with anyone else,
or with
another
person that you're pursuing.
Yeah,
you're not gonna share. They're not gonna see the ugly truth,
right,
of who you are.
And that person, this particular woman, she's very accepting of you. She tells you when you're wrong,
right,
and y'all have this relationship already. Hey, look, I don't think you should have did that.
Right,
and that's crazy. Because
you know what hurt me?
You helping her, and like you may help her with whatever relationship problems she may be having outside. She's helping you, giving you insight with whatever relationship problems you may be having, or whatever, dealing with any particular person or whatever the case may be. But that's how that shit works.
You know what hurt me in that space? And please, guys, leave comments on this, because I really want to know if you've experienced anything yourself. Developing that friendship and then being afraid to pursue it in a different space, in a deeper space, in a relationship, exclusive commitment type of space, because you're afraid to lose all of that good friendship that you've developed over those years. That left me always losing out, because I was like, I would, if anything, I want to always make sure that I have a friendship with you, because that's so important to me. And so I never want the fact that we tried to have a relationship to affect the friendship at the end.
Correct.
Because a messed up relationship can affect the friendship.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Especially if you do some foul stuff.
Right.
Which, another good thing too about it is, I don't think you will ever, like, if you start dating your best friend, or you start dating a good friend and they turn into your best friend as y'all continue to date, I think you will be more careful, or you'll be more protective over it, because it's so much deeper than physical, what you can see. Right. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I can't hurt this person. Like, this person, my real friend.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's a difference.
And that, I think it's the honesty that makes it
component that y'all have.
Yes, the honesty, and you don't want to lose. You, like you say, you don't want to hurt this person. Like, you really think in a manner, like, you really second guess your actions, your thoughts, your feelings based on, okay, if you was with somebody else, you probably would have just, okay, boom.
Yeah, you'd have just bust.
But because of this person, it's just like, nah. Like, you're more cautious. You're more.
So how do you
careful with that?
And I'm asking these questions, and I'm not just asking them to you, but I'm asking for the viewers as well. How do you balance that when you were a friend to someone first, and then you decide to get into something, get into a relationship with that person? Like, how do you balance the two things, even when, if that relationship doesn't work, in due time, not right after, but in due time, you guys can still maintain a level of love. You know, there's a lot of people out here, though, like, when they stop liking you, they stop loving you. And that's crazy. Because love is supposed to overpower like.
Right.
Love is something, like, deep.
But, dog, love, bro, I ain't gonna lie, bro.
Wait, listen, before you respond, I want to make sure you understand what I'm saying. Ahead. When people that you're in a relationship with, when they love you, they tell you they love you every day. But the moment they stop loving you, they stop liking you.
But I think people fall out of like first.
You think so?
Yeah, because liking, when you like somebody, like, I can love a woman, right? And may not like her anymore.
Wait, I said it wrong. Hold on.
Okay.
I meant when they fall out of love with you, when they stop liking you, they stop loving you. That's what I really meant. Okay. So my bad.
Okay.
When they stop liking you, they stop loving you. So it makes you kind of wonder, was it real?
Yeah, because I ain't gonna lie, because that liking, when I like you, like that, when I like you, you just, it's just a different feeling. And I think that's what kind of dies in most relationships. Yeah, because you stop liking. Like, you develop this love for this particular person, but at some point you just stop liking them. It's just like, it's not fun.
But
it
that's
don't
what I'm
feel
saying.
fun anymore. Like, because that initial stuff, it's just like so vibrant. And then what happens is y'all get into these shit, just start becoming so basic or regular. And then you're starting to just do like regular stuff. Like, it's not fun. It's not fun anymore.
Right. No, because I'm really trying to think. I'm really trying to think before I speak. But I just feel like this. If I ever in my life told you I love you, that's forever.
Yeah, I agree.
So my issue, I don't care. We might not talk no more. I might stop dealing with you. But if I've ever told you that I love you, that's forever.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? We might not talk for 8 years, but if something bad happens in your family, I'm gonna be there.
Right.
And now after I'm there, I might go back off to being in my little corner, in my zone or what have you. But if I've ever told you that I love you, I'm gonna be there. My kick is, why do people, once they stop liking you, how all of a sudden that love,
it was never real.
It can't.
No, that was never real. Because, like you said, there's no way I can. If I told you I love you, there was something truly there in
deeper.
Deeper. And no matter if we talk, whatever, like the distance, whatever, like if something happened, like there was be something that makes me be like, man, I love this person. I could be there for him, for whatever. But when that like stuff though, there's no way that both can diminish. Like both can diminish. Like I can stop liking you, but I can still love you.
Okay, guys, man, please. Now, I really want you guys to give us some feedback on that last question about how you could stop liking someone and the love that you have for that person disappears. Please give us your insight on that if you've experienced it, because I'm interested to know and to just get a different viewpoint, because to me, I don't understand it.
I don't see how both can just dissolve like that. Like, I could see you being hurt, because there's a lot of people that have been hurt and can still love a person. But if you stop liking and stop loving, that's crazy.
That's
man. Look, I truly enjoyed this conversation.
Yeah.
Look, guys, please subscribe to the channel.
Like,
comment, do what you do. Send the link to a friend if you guys are having these type of conversations amongst yourselves. Please, by all means, run it with us. Drop comments, send us DMs, whatever the case may be. You can find me on Instagram at AOIsComedy3,
and it will be in the subscription. Yeah. In when I said subscription, I'm tripping. It will be in the description.
What's your Instagram, man?
I_manage, EYE_manage, but it's gonna all be it's gonna probably flash up on the screen too. So
whatever this.
Yeah, you guys, you guys are having it, you guys will see it. But yeah, man,
I appreciate y'all for tuning in, and until next time, we just running it.
We out.